So is this like what it's supposed to look like? Because yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome to my video. My name is Cammy. I do natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle videos, but let's get right into this video. So as you can see, my face has been freshly washed and it is clean because we are going to get into this skin tint. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. This is a new release from them, and I was matched in the color Deep 2. It says that this is for deep skin tones with neutral to warm undertones, which is definitely me. And this is what the actual packaging looks like. So you can see that it comes in a nice cute little bottle and retails for $29 for 1 fluid ounce. So we are going to get started with the skin prep. This is a CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I'm just taking 1 pump of that and I'm going to begin to work this into my skin. Listen, y'all, if you want your makeup or whatever it is you're putting on your foundation skin to look amazing, it all starts with the skin prep. So I like using this because number 1, it's super affordable, and number 2, it just makes my skin feel hydrated, soft, and very supple. So you're just going to see me work that in to the skin like so until I feel like everything is moisturized and it's properly soaked in. Now I'm going to use the CeraVe Under Eye Repair Cream. Again, another affordable product. This is going to be amazing under the eyes because you can see I have dark circles, so we want to treat that area with a lot of care. So I just took 3 dots on each side, and now I'm going to use my ring finger, which is the softest and most delicate finger, to work that in under the eye to make sure that we are getting a nice and smooth, even finish. So next we are going to address these dark circles. I'm going to be using my fave, the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color orange, and I'm going to color correct. If you want your makeup to look like flawless and bomb and just like out of this world and you have dark circles, color correcting is going to be your friend. So I'm just going to take my concealer brush and some setting spray, and I am going to pat that in gently into the under eye area to do some quick color correcting here. And if you, in the next video where I do like a full face, want me to slow down when it comes to the color correcting, just comment below and let me know if you want me to slow down. But until then, I'm just gonna fast forward you right on through. So we are all color corrected and done, dark circles neutralized, and Beauty Blender says that for you to get the best results, it's best for you to, of course, use their Beauty Blender because, girl, they're going to want to upsell you, okay? They want you to buy more of their stuff, so I went out and purchased a new one. And on this side of my face, I'm going to use the Beauty Blender tool, and then on that side of my face, I'm going to use a brush, right? So that way we can see which one is best, and it says to shake it up very well. And I quickly wanted to show you a close-up of the applicator. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm really not a fan of these droplet thingamahoojies. Like, I'm just not. Just give me a pump, girl. But I'm going to start with a few drops on that side. This is going to be, again, the Beauty Blender side. With a damp Beauty Blender, I'm going to work that in to my face. Now, y'all can see the color is the yeah, the color match is a little different because it says right here that Deep 2 kind of gives you this look, and these beautiful brown skinned women, their complexion seems to be a little lighter and more golden, but on me it's pulling like a lot darker and a little bit red, but we're going to try to make it work. So I'm going to continue to blend that in to my skin as best as possible with this Beauty Blender. So this is what it looks like thus far with that one layer using the Beauty Blender. So it is definitely giving me a skin-like finish. And here is the other side of my face where I did not apply the product at all. I can definitely tell there's a big difference between the tone on either side, but you let me know. Next, I'm going to just complete the application process. I added 3 dots right there on the forehead to blend it in. And as you can see, the color actually is like a perfect match for my forehead. My forehead is naturally darker, like I have a natural contour kind of there on my forehead. So it does match my forehead well. And then I'm going to put a few dots on the side of the nose so that way we can completely blend that side. So I'm just going to pull my nose to the side to make sure we get in between the crease of the nose as well. So this is how the completed side looks using the Beauty Blender, and I can definitely say it is giving us skin-like finish. It is giving really nice looks, and here is the side again where there is nothing on there, just so you can see how it's transforming the skin. Again, the shade is a little darker. It's definitely my summer shade, but we'll work with that. So now I'm going to do the other side of the face, just applying those few dots, and now I'm going in with my trusted Real Techniques foundation brush, so that way you can see if you really need a beauty blender to give you the best results. I wanted to show you two different things because, hey, you might not want to go out and spend 20 bucks on a sponge, okay? Like, we be trying to save money over here in these streets. So I wanted to definitely give you a view of what, you know, using a brush with this can do, especially since Beauty Blender says for the best results, you will need a beauty blender. So I'm going to blend that in, and I feel like the brush is giving me a really nice smooth application just with those few dots. And here it is. So this is the side with the brush all blended out. Comparing it to the side that was done with the Beauty Blender, let me know which side you think looks good right now. But I'm going to continue with the application process. Again, using that same brush, I'm going to do the other side of the face, just so you can get like a complete and total picture of how everything looks all together, you know, with the Beauty Blender side versus the side that has been done with the brush. I say right now I'm kind of like loving the way that the brush side looks, but as I finish and complete it, we can definitely tell, you know, or you can let me know which side you honestly feel looks better. So again, want to even that out, do the side of the nose with a few drops and blend that all the way out as best as possible. So everything's pretty much blended and done. It says that it's supposed to be long wearing, give you a natural finish, and also good for combination skin. So again, that's the brush side. And then this is the side with the Beauty Blender. So I do feel like the brush side gave more coverage while the Beauty Blender gave more natural. But again, you guys let me know. And I wanted to show you how this looks against my chest skin. It is the right undertone, but again, it's really giving me like this would be a perfect summer shade for me. But it's okay. We will finesse it and make it look good. So now I'm grabbing my favorite concealer, which is the MAC 24-hour concealer in the color NC50, and we are going to do some highlighting on the face. So I'm just going to take about 4 or 5 strokes right there on the side of my face with this concealer. And if you've ever seen any of my other videos, I really rave and love this concealer because the color match for me is so spot on. It's like my exact undertone, giving me like that golden neutral undertone. But I'm going to apply that in any place I want to highlight. So of course under the eyes, above the mouth, the forehead, the nose, and get that going. So after I apply the concealer, I like to let the concealer sit for about 20 to 30 seconds so that way it can build coverage and look even more full coverage. So now using a damp beauty blender, I am going to bounce this in under the skin and make sure that I get a nice smooth and even finish all over. So you guys can see like the consistency of this concealer is so pretty. Like look how it just like highlights my under eye without being super light. And I have absolutely nothing against people who love to wear very bright concealer under the eye. It is all about your aesthetic, what you personally like, and what you are going for. With this look, because it is a skin tint, I wanted to go for a more like everyday kind of like a natural face look, which is why I wanted to grab this color in the concealer. But it really does blend well, and you want to just bounce the concealer in and blend it out as nicely as possible everywhere you put your concealer. What I can say is my complexion products, like this concealer is blending in very well to the skin tint, and I feel like they are creating a very pretty natural looking kind of combo, and honestly that is what you want. And again, if you're going for like that natural type of look, you have to make sure you have the right type of concealer to kind of accomplish that, because I feel like if you get a concealer that's like ultra dry and ultra matte, it takes away from that natural type of skin like appearance. I added a few more dots of the skin tint on the bridge of my nose because I honestly forgot to do that part because I was so focused on doing like the left side of my face and the right side of my face. So I just wanted to add that there to get that coverage so the face can look as even and nice as possible. Now that that's done, I'm going to grab that concealer again and just highlight down the bridge of my nose so that way we can get it to look like light is naturally being cast right there on the bridge of the nose. With my damp beauty blender again, I'm just going to gently blend that out down the bridge of my nose until I get it in as best as possible so it looks nice, smooth, and seamless. So now I'm going to grab my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the color Honey. This is my go-to for setting my face right now. And on this e.l.f. brush, I'm going to take about that much. So with my technique, what I love to do, especially when going for a natural type of everyday makeup look, is taking that setting powder and pushing it in to the areas where I use any type of concealer. And as you can see, you do not need to use like a whole bunch of setting powder if you don't want to, but I like to just hit it with a little bit of setting powder and push it into the face so that way it gives me like a nice set look without looking like cakey and overdone, if that makes sense. So I'm going to put that every single place where you saw me put any type of concealer so that way it just brightens the face. And this is another reason why I don't like to use a concealer that's too bright, because once I add that setting powder on top, guys, it just like makes those places pop even more. So now I'm going to just add that same setting powder down the bridge of my nose so that way we can highlight that area as well. I'm going to lightly contour my face with my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer and my Sonia Kashuk contour brush, and as you can see, I just took about maybe 3 to 4 taps, and I'm going to work that in right there on my cheek, right? So I just want to like add that little bit of definition again without going ham, because this is supposed to be a nice daytime everyday type of look. And so after just working that in and blending it in with that brush, I'm going to repeat the steps on the other side, making sure that I am working that in right there where you see under the cheek, because I want to give it like that definition and that dimension, but also giving us a very nice, soft and light type of contour. When it's daytime or going for a natural look, the less you do is kind of like the better if you want to look snatched but still natural. And so now I'm just going to take the excess and I'm going to bronze or contour the perimeter of my face with that same bronzer. Now for the blush, I'm going to grab this blush by Juvia's Place, which I love. The color is so nice. And again, I'm going to take 3 taps, get rid of any excess, and I'm going to lightly blush my cheek area. So you can see I like to put that right over wherever I put the contour and making sure that I am blending it upwards so that way it's really good for my face shape. And now I'm going to get the highlighter. This is the Morphe highlighter in the color Boom. And yes, I could not find my little fan brush, so I had to use this ginormous fan brush there, but it still did the work. So now I'm going to grab my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Deep, and I am just going to lightly set the rest of my face to set my makeup. As you can see, we're just using a little bit to set that. And we are going to line the lips. I have my NYX lip liner. It's in the color dark brown because we want to give our lips a little bit of razzle dazzle. So I'm going to lightly line them as well. And now I'm going to grab my Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat in the color Hot Chocolate, and I'm going to apply that to my lips. I feel like this lip combo is so good for every day and just on the run. So see guys, this is how we look, and we have not even set the face, but the face does have a glow to it. It still looks nice and everything is blending really well, but comment below and let me know what you think. So I'm going to grab my MAC setting spray and I am going to set my face, and I do like to go ham just a little bit with the setting spray because I want my skin to look as skin-like as possible. So after it dries down, I'm going to grab this Maybelline Lasting Lash Mascara, and we are just going to do our top and bottom lashes. Again, I wanted to demonstrate that you could get like a really nice beat natural face, and so I felt like grabbing a nice mascara would definitely definitely do the trick. And this mascara was only like $7, so you can't go wrong with that. Like, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money if you don't want to, if you want to get like a nice look, especially a nice natural look. So I'm going to finish up the top lashes, and then you're going to see me finish up the bottom lashes as well to pull the look together. So this is the final product using that Beauty Blender Skin Tint. So you guys, comment below and let me know what you think of this overall look. Are you feeling it? I can say that for my first impressions, I definitely love it. Like, again, the shade, it's more of my summer shade, but I do not even mind because it looks so good and it looks so bomb to me. But guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also consider subscribing to my channel and clicking on that notification bell. As always, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.